Hi there, it's Shell, and today we are going to work on some more ephemera for our friend journals. So, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make some of Gayle's faux front envelopes. So, I pulled out all my envelopes, and you know, as you guys know, I used to make tons of cards, so I still have tons of the envelopes left. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to just find one, you know, that would kind of go with our colors. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. I was thinking of maybe the pink. It's not quite the right shade. Or the blue, which both of them are kind of bright, so I'll use some distressing. So I'm just going to pull one of each because I want one for each journal. So we'll just do two of them real quick and see what we can come up with. Okay, so that was easy enough. And I also have that cardstock looking one, this one, so that would also work, I think. And these are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so that's going to be perfect for our journals. I might just take one of these out of here just to, in case I decide to use one of these also. Okay. So, but yeah, I just thought we would do her faux front envelopes if you haven't ever seen them. So Miss Gayle came up with this a while back. It was a fun little project. So let me put those over. I'm going to go ahead and distress these just to kind of knock the color back a little bit because they are just a little bright for my project. And I don't want them, you know, that bright. I kind of want them more dingy, more vintage looking. So I'm just going to go ahead and rub some vintage photo all over them. And then we'll start doing our little faux back, which is, or faux front, I guess is what they're called, which is really fun. And just see what we can come up with. So I've just been kind of uploading videos, reading my book today. I'm on the last book of the series again, of the chocolate series. So it's just a fun little series to read. I'm going to go ahead and do it, you know, here too, just to, so that the color is kind of muted. I think that'll go better with our look that we're aiming for our little books. And then I think my next thing I'm going to do, I'll probably go through my fabric and see what I can find, you know, for my fabrics. But see how that kind of brings the pink down and it kind of blends in better. That's what I think anyways. I don't know if you guys can tell that much of a difference, but I can tell a difference here. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the blue. And just kind of see what we can come up with. So I went through some of my paper pads and stuff today. Came up with a few more, you know, different sheets of paper to use in this project. So that was kind of fun. Kind of getting the circles on my on my envelope there. So it doesn't really matter, you know, if it's perfect or not, because most of it will be covered up. You know, again, if you've never seen her project, she does, you know, we kind of cover the envelope and kind of use it for tuck spots and stuff like that. So that's kind of fun. So, okay, I know that's kind of annoying. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of go around the edges just to darken them up a little bit before we start doing our gluing. So, hope you guys are having a wonderful week. It's on our news channel, they always say it's Friday Eve, which we all love Friday Eve, or I do anyways. So our weather has finally calmed down. We don't have a lot going on here. It's kind of sunshiny. The wind has slowed down a little bit. Still, you know, pretty chilly out, especially when the wind is blowing, but right now it's not too bad. Okay, let's just go around here. And I haven't decided 100% on how I want these in our books, but we'll just kind of play along and just figure it out. So let me show you the papers I picked out for these, and I'm kind of using the same papers, as you know, throughout both books. So I went through one of my paper packs and I found these, and I think these are so cute. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut down just a piece right here, and as we go, you know, you'll understand more what we're doing. But I think I'm gonna just choose a couple of pages and see what we can come up with. So like this one, I just want to cut it down. I know this is 4 1/4. Let me look at my envelope just to make sure. I know the cards that go inside our envelopes are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But the actual envelope size is not on them. So let me double check exactly what size it is. So it's about 4 1/2 by 5 3/4. So I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to cut down a sheet 4 1/2 because I want it to go this way. So let me do that. And I'll kind of, I don't think I cut that straight. I didn't. Okay, let's try that one more time. See how badly that is. Well, the top part's 4 1/2. Oh, the bottom part might work better. Nope. Okay, let's try that again, Michelle. Sorry about that, I didn't measure correctly. Okay, let me do a cut crooked on my paper cutter, and that just messed me all up there. Okay, let's try it again. 4 and just under 4 1/2, barely under, I think. Okay, maybe just a little skosh off. My mother-in-law says skosh, and so I started saying skosh. And I just want it to cover, you know, all the way across. And then I'm just going to cut it down to about 1 1/2. So, 1 1/2. And we'll see how we like that. And that looks really nice. So I'm going to go for that. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut another sheet. I think I'll use this one. So I know I need it just under 4 1/2. And just, so I'm probably doing like 4 7/8. I'm sorry. I'm probably doing, that would be different than that. That would be 4 1/2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know what I'm doing. Each measurement will be different. So I think what I'm going to do this time is just kind of measure exactly, and then just put a little tick mark with my pen. Oh, I tell you guys. It's kind of just been that kind of day, kind of week. So, okay, I'm going to just measure this because I want it to be exactly on here. Okay, so I'm going to cut it to there. Sometimes it's easier to just do that than to actually do measurements. Okay, so we're going to work with that for now. And I'm moving you guys just a little bit closer to me so I'm not sitting on the edge of my chair. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and distress this just because it's too bright, you know, the white. So I'm going to distress on all over it, and then I'm going to go kind of heavily around the edges. Just kind of see what we come up with. Okay, and the same thing here. I'm going to just kind of lightly go over these little flowers just to bring them back just a little bit. Take out the really brightness of them. But, you know, you do it however your project is. And the white on this, I'm going to go ahead and just go over the white. Just because, like I said, I'm going to bring it back a little bit. And we will be seeing the white on this project. So, just going to kind of, if you wanted to, you could coffee dye all your papers and stuff before you used them. But I just want to bring them back just a little bit. Or you could cover them with coffee dye paper, whatever you wanted to do. Okay, so now I'm going to my little kit, and I'm going to use one of these tickets. And let me grab my scissors real quick. Okay, I have my scissors, and what Miss Gayle does is she will put, like on this part, she will put like a little tab right here. And I thought using part of the kit would kind of be kind of fun to do. So I'm going to try to make one of these tickets into a little tab. Let's see what I want to do. Do I want to? Yeah, I think I'm going to cut it down and just use the rose part for my little tab. So if you don't have a tab punch, you know, you can use all different kinds of punches and stuff like that if you wanted to. Or you can just, you know, use something else and just kind of make it work. But what I want to do is I want to go ahead and do that now. So that our, so my little punch can go there. Actually, I really love that. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to use just a touch of this that I cut down. I'm going to glue this to here, and that will make it sturdier because the paper I use is not cardstock that I print on, and so it's not cardstock, and I want this kind of thick, and I really love how this looks. I thought that was kind of fun. So if you have cardstock, that would work, but the paper I'm using is cardstock, the decorative paper, so I'm just doubling it up, and then we'll trim this. Because my first, the first thing I was thinking is to go ahead, fold my little ticket under or over, so I'd only have half of it showing. But I kind of like how that looks right there, so I think I'm just going to do that. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Again, this is from Gayle Agostinelli, my dear friend Gayle, and this was her faux front envelope. And it's always fun to just kind of play around and see what you can come up with and be inspired by other people. So, let's do this. Okay, and then this piece essentially will go right here. So, what I'm going to do is put a little hinge here. So, let me grab some hinges from my stash. I have tons of cutoffs and stuff. So Miss Gayle uses these as little hinges. So what I'm going to do is just kind of cut it down and make a hinge. Okay, so, but these little cutoffs, anytime you cut them off, especially like the coffee dyed paper and stuff, just save them because they're perfect for these little hinges. But yeah, this morning I was watching some of Miss Gayle's videos because I get so far behind. And, hers are typically an hour each. So, I don't know if you guys like to watch an hour. Sorry, I have my phone back here so I can keep track of where I'm at. I don't know if you guys like the hour-long videos or not, but I could probably make them shorter if you didn't. So, just leave me a comment and we'll go from there. If no one comments, then I'll just do whatever I guess I'd like to do. Not having much left there, am I? So, okay. But, yeah, so I was watching some of Miss Gayle's videos today and trying to get some inspiration. And, of course I did. She didn't make this, but it reminded me of some other things that she has done in the past. So I was thinking about this faux front envelope. Okay, I want to make sure I'm putting it on the right area here. So I'm just going to put this on. It's just going to be a little hinge. And I just want to make sure I put it on the, right area. But yeah, watching her videos kind of inspired me about, some things she has made in the past. And I got to thinking about doing some faux front envelopes. The fun thing about doing journals is that you don't do the same thing twice. Yeah, in the last journals I used, the coffee cozies and things like that. Well, for this journal I need something different. And then you forget about, all the awesome items that are out there, the awesome projects and stuff. So it's kind of fun to watch other people and just see what they make too, to get some ideas. So what I'm doing is, I know I have like a tiny bit of an overhang, so I just wanted to go ahead and just dressing that. And now I am going to just kind of line this up. I just want to make sure it's going to be correct. And then make sure I'm putting the glue on the right side. Kind of one of those measure twice, cut once type things. Because if I don't, then I will totally mess up. And that's definitely known to happen a few times. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line this up again, just to make sure it's going exactly where I want it to be. And I'm going to hope that everything lines up the way I want it when I'm done. Okay, I don't really want a gap here. I don't mind the back of my envelope showing, like my edge, because I can just kind of cover that with some distress ink or something, but I really want my my area here to kind of show up. So that is essentially what we do with these little envelopes. So we have our faux front envelope, and then we just do a little bit of decorating. So what I'm going to do here is, I love this little rose, so I am going to glue half of it down so that when we go to put down our page there, it's not, we have something holding it. So like when that dries, make sure I didn't get it on both pieces. But then we can kind of pop it out like this, and then it can just slide back in. So when I did the bottom part here, or the side here, I did leave a little pocket so we can tuck something in there if we want to. I am just going to it's a little bit off with my little hinge. I'm just going to kind of even that up. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and decorate the inside. So mine is going to be like this, because I do have it, this part, and I'm thinking about sewing this part into a signature and making this one of our pages. I think that would be really fun. So we'll have to figure that out and see, because it would be like this in a page. So I think that might be kind of fun. We could try that and see what we think. Now we're going to decorate the inside, and I have seen Miss Gayle make tons of just different ideas and stuff in here. And again, I'm going to my kit that I'm using, and I thought I would pull out some of these and see if that would work, and kind of make like a little pocket down here at the bottom. So, you just have to kind of think about what you're doing. Do you want, do you want to use this part as a tuck spot? And if you do, how's it going to work, the mechanics of it and such. So, we will just kind of work with that. Sorry, I was checking my time over here. So, I do want to do that, but I really want something else also, because I'm thinking about having, let me think about it. Let me think. Okay, let me look in my little goodie bag, my little goodie stuff, and see if there's something else that would work. That would be too big. They have such cute images in this kit. Okay, so I'm just going to use some of my other papers. Let's do that. I think I'm going to cut this one down, and I'm going to cut it down so that we have a little flip up, but maybe I'll kind of flip it over here. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. But you can make as much or as little projects, you can do whatever you'd like to do in here. Okay, so I went ahead and cut this down to 4 1/4, and then I am going to trim it right here. And then we'll do like a little flip here also. But yeah, you can do, whatever you want to. If you just want it for looks, you could stop already. If you want to, kind of have like extra journaling spots, then you can definitely go ahead and do that as well. And I'm going to make another little hinge. And I almost forgot, I'm going to go ahead and do some distressing around the edges. I'm not going to worry about too much about the top. This one is kind of shimmery, kind of shiny. So I'm just going to just kind of take off some of the white. And then I am going to just kind of do the back also. If you had a stencil, that would be cute here too. I didn't dig my stencils out. My hubby's kind of using my room for, he's kind of stripping the paint and stuff off his sewing machine that he got for Christmas. And so he's kind of using that room. So sometimes I just have to move stuff around, and it depends on how adventurous I am that day, or how, if I feel like messing with it or not. On whether or not, you know, I want to go over to where the stencils are. That was my whole point. Whether I need stencils. And today I just figured, nah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. No, I better put it here. If I put it there, then I'll mess something up, won't I? Almost exactly the same. I'm trying to figure out what I want. I'd rather it be short, I think, than too long, because it would be kind of hard to trim it. Okay, I'll do that. But yeah, you know, depending on what you want, I think I'll probably just leave this for a journaling spot. So this one doesn't have to be as perfect as the other one was. As far as, you know, I don't have to worry so much about it folding over and stuff. Okay, make sure I get this. There we go. And then when we put it in, I'm going to have to trim the bottom just a touch so that it doesn't bind up when I'm trying to close it. See if I can do that straight. So I just wanted to clear that little fold there. And then it will still kind of close up and it'll be fine. So that worked out pretty well. Go ahead and ink that part. Okay. So I know I want to put some pockets and stuff in here. So let's go ahead and go back to this one, which I think I have a small one here. And I'll just put a pocket here. So let me kind of, yeah, I think I want my pocket here. So going to kind of measure again. It's just, I think it's just easier just kind of than actual measuring. And this will go like this. I'm going to cut it down just a hair, probably like 3/4 of an inch down, which will make it about 2.5 inches. I just want to have some room to put some other stuff under it. Do our inking. But we have plans this weekend. I'm so excited. We don't really do a whole lot, you know, we don't have kids or anything, but my niece asked me to come over and play games, us to come over and play games and kind of eat finger foods and play games, play with the grandbaby and stuff on Saturday. So we are so looking forward to that with, you know, our kids. those are our kids, I guess. And we decided at Christmas time that, you know, we tend to end up so busy we don't visit as much as what we used to. And so now we decided that the new year we were going to have a monthly get-together, games and dinner and things like that, because we do go, you know, months at a time. Even though they're only 10 miles up the road, we just don't see them as often as we'd like. And so we're going to go up there on Saturday. My youngest niece asked me to bring some of my famous pumpkin cookies, she calls them. So I told her I'd be happy to. So I'll be making cookies and stuff either tomorrow or, you know, Saturday before we head up. And that was kind of fun. I think we'll really have a fun time. Do I want something here? I don't think I do, but I'm going to see about filling in the pockets. I feel like I need a pocket here also. So maybe I'll go ahead and just put one of these over here just to kind of see how that works. See if I can cut straight. I'm cutting through the dots, so that'll work. You know, just to kind of bring in some of our little things. So yeah, we're looking forward to going over there and having a fun evening, playing games and stuff. They love playing games, and we enjoy just getting together and visiting. And none of us really do much, and the baby's just over 2 now, so we want to spend some time with him. Okay, so let's go back to our little thing here and see if there's something I want to put in, you know, our pockets, our tuck spots. And, you know, just kind of, that's cute. Look how adorable that is. Just some little, you know, places for journaling spots, things like that. Over here, I think I'm just going to leave that blank. I might put a strip of something right here, just kind of decorate it a little bit. But I haven't decided what I want to do. Oh, these would have been cute. Oh, they wouldn't fit. But you can put like something like this and make this into a little tuck spot if you want to. Kind of, you know, you can do whatever you want to with these, which is what I really like. Okay, so I think I'm going to do that. Let's see if I have any coffee dye paper right there. And I don't, of course, because I put it all up. So what I'll do at another time is I will back some of these with coffee dye paper. That will, you know, strengthen the backs as well as kind of hide the white, but it'll give you more to write on. So we know we're going to stick some goodies in there, and I'll see what else that needs, what I need to add there. And then I want to go ahead and decorate this, and maybe I'll decorate this with him. I just think he is so cute. So let's go ahead and do that. Just want to think about what I want behind him, if anything. So let's just kind of ink around him. And just kind of have fun with him. But I think he's so cute. He reminds me of my little grandbaby. So my niece came over and she's like, where'd these pictures come from? And I said, doesn't he look like the baby? And she said, he does. Which I thought was really sweet. But yeah, so let's see. What do we want behind him? If anything, let me see what I have here. I'm looking through my lace and stuff just to see if, you know, I want to add a touch of lace. Because it is for like a friendship journal. And I have to decide if, you know, I should put lace on it or not. Or if that's too girly. My drawers, you know, I have this idea of putting all my stuff over here on to the side so I could put away all my goodies and stuff, but they kind of oh, here's some goodies. They kind of don't open very well. Okay, I'm just looking for something to put behind him. Haven't really decided if or what I want to put. That's an old piece of that, of the book. Ooh, maybe I'll put some rickrack. Scooch this over here. I don't want him to look too girly, I guess, is what I'm getting at. So, but I want to kind of decorate it up just a touch. I like that. That'll work. And then I'm just going to glue that down. So I could leave it in a tuck spot or, you know, a little pocket, but I don't think, since we have so much going on in the inside, that it's going to matter. So, and I like it kind of catty corner. And just a little bit of this cute, just trying to make sure where I want to put it before I glue it down. I still think I like it on that side. So that's just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of ink it up a little, just to kind of take a little bit of the bright white off. And then we'll just glue right on here. And I just use my art glitter glue. I think that works really well, for even for fabric and stuff. You might have to put a little bit more than you would for paper, but it does hold it down pretty well. And we'll put that there. Okay, so isn't that adorable? I think that is so precious. And then on the other side, because I think I want to go ahead and hang this over the edge of my paper. So I was thinking about just kind of doing a little bit of a decoration on this, because either that or I would need it to either clip in with like a paper clip, or I would need it to like be a pocket, or, you know, just be stuck in there somewhere. So I would just have to figure it out. But if I put it actually in my signature, actually I probably won't put it in a signature, because I think this would bind up, like when you're trying to open it, because it would be right there against the signature. So I'm not going to do that. But let's go ahead and decorate it, and then we can like put it over a page or something. That would be really cute. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me grab my signatures over here in my little cubby hole. Sorry, I'm not very decisive today. But see, when you're flipping through your book, say you wanted it on this page, then what we would do is just kind of clip it here and have this part over it. And so I would just put like a little paper clip or something there, and I think that would be really cute. So I just have to decide if I really want to decorate something here or not. So I think that's really cute, so I may not. But I just wanted to show you how I would use that. Okay, let's go ahead and make our next one, just to kind of get it out of the way. Let me find all my stuff. So I think I'm going to use the pink one. And we'll just use kind of the same colors. It doesn't really matter because it is going in, you know, the book has the same colors and stuff. So let's go ahead and do this. Hi, Chloe. Daddy went and let Chloe out of the bedroom. She was in there crying. So, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put these back in where I had them, because that way I don't mix up my kids. So I am just going to, I think I'm going to make this one just a little bit longer. No reason, just because. But I'm keeping my digital kits separated, that way I can make sure I'm using, you know, the kits, and I don't want to use one kit for the other. Does that make sense? I don't want to use one kit's items for my other. My brain just quit working, guys. My husband would probably say, that happens a lot. Oh, I tell ya. Just, okay, I'm going to go with that. I think that looks okay. And just kind of figure out what I want. On this one, since I kind of, you know, since I did the other one, this one will probably be pretty close. Because like I said in the previous video, sometimes it's just easier to kind of make a template and then go, you know, down the line like that. And say, oh yeah, I did this, and then it just takes so much, I mean, it's just so much easier. So I want to make sure I'm working on the top, or the top's up. And I cut it a little bit shy of where I wanted it, but I think it's still okay. Do that. It doesn't look too bad. And then I just need something right here. And I have those leftover papers. I was thinking one of those might work because they're the same like paper weight. I think I'm going to do that. Especially because this one will be probably going in the bigger one, because I am using this paper in the bigger size. See, that's totally crooked. Let's see if I can straighten it. Before my glue dries. Oh no! Okay, hold on. Let me figure this out. Either that or my paper is. My paper could be crooked too, so. Let's try to fix it and see. Okay, so this paper is right there. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this down. That's really cute, huh? And then we'll cut it right here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Let me grab some paper for a hinge. At least I know where that stuff is. When I have a headache, I kept smelling something earlier, and I think the wind was just enough to kind of stir up the, what am I thinking? Stir up the smoke and stuff from like across the way, and I think it kind of gave me a headache. So I did take some headache medicine. Hope it doesn't get like into a migraine or anything like that. But yeah, I think the smoke is just really bothering me because it is so chilly here, and you know, we have elderly around and they do burn wood and stuff, and I think for some reason today it was just really heavy. So my brain, you know, I did take a heavy allergy pill and stuff like that, so you know how that goes. Makes your brain not work as well, I think. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hi, Daddy. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, I totally forgot where I want to go. Okay, there. This side. Yeah, so it's just been kind of a yucky feeling day, I guess. A roast to put on for supper, so I'm going to have to do that when I'm done with these projects. Usually we cook them all day in like a crock pot, but the crock pot got broke, so we're going to cook it in the pressure cooker, which, you know, is a good thing. It doesn't take that long to cook it, and all that, but I'm not 100% sure how long to cook it for. But I figure whatever I choose, I think it'll still be fine. But I didn't you know, you don't realize when you break something and you think, oh yeah, I'll be fine without it, and then you realize, oh yeah, I use that a lot. You don't realize how much you use it until it's gone. And we do. We use our pressure cooker, rice cooker, slow cooker, and we haven't invested in the, you know, the what am I thinking, the Instapot yet, but that is on our list. So, and you know, I think it might do all of those. I'm trying to see if it's worth it or not, you know, because I do have the rice cooker and all that, but it might be worth it not to, sorry, still looking for stuff, to just get an Instapot and get rid of some of our other items. Trying to find where my kit, because it's my other side. Here it is, here. Because I think I still want our little ticket. But I think I'm still going to go for just the heart, or just the roses. I like that. I think that's really cute. And I can keep this part for like a little collage or something. So don't throw that away. As Michelle says to herself, huh? Okay, so I'm just going to use this again. Just to kind of strengthen it just a touch. don't know, I just think that is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I think I like it like that. Just do it about halfway. Glue it down. I have to check my, I don't know if I did or not. And kind of put it to the side like that. I just think that is cute. Isn't that just sweet? I love that. Okay, so let's go ahead real quick and we'll do the inside. Let me see, what do I want to do in here? Let's use this. It's almost the right size. Trim it right here. That way, I'm just kind of doing the same thing I did on the last one, and that way I don't have to think as hard. Like I said, you know, sometimes it's just fun to do that and have an idea of where you're going. I need to trim it just a touch right here on the side. And it doesn't want to crooked. Oh, I cut it crooked. Of course I did. Okay, now we'll do that. See if that's going to line up a little bit more. That'll work. So I am enjoying kind of using some of our brighter colors in this journal. I really enjoyed that. It was really fun to do the coffee journal because, you know, it was muted colors and coffee colors and stuff, but it's really fun to use brighter colors and kind of go in a different direction. I'm really enjoying that also. So let's go ahead and let me grab some more hinge paper. One is from my Eco Dye paper. But I gotta save it all. When I don't think I've used any lace yet either, or very much lace. So I have to think about that, if I want lace in these books or not. Sometimes I put them on the edge of my papers and stuff. Make sure it's going the right way. Michelle, really? Should have thought of that before I cut my hinge, huh? Okay, let's just go ahead and do another little piece right here. That's what all these leftovers are for. I tell you, just not thinking today. Or any day, I suppose. I tell ya. But when I do make mistakes like that, it's just another way to show you guys. I do that on purpose. I'm kidding. But it's just another way to show you guys, you know, you just do whatever you want to do and make it work. If something doesn't work, you try again. It's a little bit off here. Okay, and go ahead and do this part. why I always say measure twice, cut once. Because I am one who doesn't. It always comes back to bite me. You guys do that? I know, it's crazy. Okay, so let's see what else we can do here. Okay, let's see what colors we used. So I think I want to use more of this inside. Let's just see what we can do. I think that would work. Kind of straighten up this edge here and then just trim that. I can cut straight. You guys know how I am. And then I'm just going to trim it up so I get that torn piece. I've always loved this paper, so it's kind of fun to be able to use it. I feel like it's crooked. It is. Yes, it is. But is it that piece? Yeah. And then I need to cut just a little bit off so that it doesn't bind with my fold there. Oh, that'll work. And then I'm just going to make this into a little tiny pocket. These are so fun to make. When I first saw her make these, Miss Gayle, I made tons of them. So I have, you know, quite a bit in my, see that's crooked, oh well. So I have tons of them in my stash in there. Well, not tons, but I have like 3 or 4. And I'm going to cover this up because it's going to bug me. But I didn't have anything that would really work for these journals, so I just thought I'll do that. I'm just using some, because this is crooked and that's going to bother me. So I'm just going to use some washi tape, and what I do is I just use just a bit of my art glitter glue and use that. I'm going to go ahead and put that twice just to cover up this part right here. You can always fix a mistake. And if you have any questions on how to fix it, just let one of, you know, someone who's been crafting for a while, let's ask them and they'll tell you how to fix them, because everyone does it. But I really like this washi tape. I don't have tons of washi, but I really like this one, so I'm using this in all of my journals for this time. So I know that's crooked, but I'm not going to fuss over it. It's just a little kind of in. Quit looking. It is a junk journal, so that's a good thing. That's what my husband said. Well, it's a junk journal, so I guess it can be crooked. You just have to, whatever you can live with, huh? Okay, so let's see if that holds in there. That looks cute, and I want to go ahead and put a picture here because that's what I did on the other one, and I think that was just a cute idea. So see which one I want. That one is Precious. Oh, I like that one too. Let's choose her. Ooh, or her. I think I'm going to use her because her color kind of blends in with this one. And I think that's sweet. So we'll just put her some ink. And I'll go ahead and do my rickrack. I can say as soon as I find it, but I found it already. And we'll just make this one complete it right now, except for, you know, putting goodies and stuff on the inside. Okay. And again, I like it kind of catty corner like that, or cattywampus, I don't know what it's called. And I'm just going to put some art glitter glue on my little rickrack here. Like that. I think that is so precious. So, I don't know, which one do you guys like? They are both so cute. I love them both. So, I'm not sure. I think they're both really, really sweet. So thanks for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And we will see you guys in the next video. You guys have a wonderful day.